everybody.
Hello, hello. Okay, let me get a couple of things together. How are you guys today? My phone is on the bed. Okay, so I haven't been on in a while. How are you guys? How's it going? I have been doing really good, actually. Very busy. Happy to be on here with you all. I was just getting Sally together and wondering what I want to show you guys today. There's been so many requests of stuff. Um, I was thinking I've had requests for like a blooming, they were showing me pictures and it's pictures of colors going into each other and it's basically a blooming gel. I could do that along with structure. I think that'll work out very well. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and prep her now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what Sonia wanted. She's like, can you show me this now? I've showed it before, but I think she's doesn't realize it's the colors. And when you do colorful, you could do light, you could do all of them. We actually had this on our podcast the other day talking about it, and a lot of the lighter colors are really in. You guys do not judge my finger. Now you guys can see it really close. That's actually a scab. My nail bed's usually to here, but when you break something that bad, like my nail bed goes to here, you guys, with the hyponychium. So right there is where my nail ends. Took off half my nail. I finally could touch everything. So from here, I probably will shorten my nails a little and maybe lengthen something here. Who knows what I'll do. But right now, I'm just going to leave it how it looks. So sorry you guys have to see that. This has only happened to me 3 times in my nail career life of having nails. Will you fasten this for me? Thank you so much. And move the fan a little closer to me. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm just going to get into prep. Do is my e-file's on the charger, but I'm going to take it off because it's charged enough right now. But I'll put it back on because it was in the Brinks, but it charges pretty fast. So I have a 150 on here right now. So I'll get the things I'm going to prep with. A 150 in my cuticle file. I actually did something really cool on my client today that was all pinks like this too, but I'm going to do the colorful ones so you guys could kind of get an idea how to do it. Let me go ahead and turn this on. Oops, got it. All right, everything's cool. All right, so I'm going to put this to like, on this e-file, I'm going to put it on probably 6 or 7. I'm going to see the touch at 6. Yeah, 6 is, I think I'm going to go 7 with this. Yep, let's see. 7 is perfect with the brushless e-file. Now, some of the brushless e-files may be like 1 number off. Sometimes that happens when a e-file is manufactured. So always you'll get used to the feel of it. So if you feel the need to put pressure or your bit is starting to stop, that means it's going too slow, okay? It's designed to turn around for you to just make contact and it do the work for you. So I'm going to thin out my free edge. I don't do this on a person. I just do it on the trading hand because she has very thick plastic. So I want to make it as realistic as I can, okay? Hi guys, welcome in everybody. I missed you guys. I know we've seen you like on Whatnot and our podcast. Some of you VIP. Thank you for coming in with us, you guys. There's probably some new people in here, hopefully. But I seriously haven't been on in a while. So this will be a treat. So let me come in. I'm going to move these. I'm actually going to take my sharp edge off of this. So what I'm going to do is come here. This is how I move my sharp edge. And then I am going to come in and just make sure there's no slivers. And like if it's on a real person, I still do this. Kind of come around and I shorten it as short as the nail could get. I leave no white part, no free edge. The reason why I do that, I like to pinch as tight as I want or design the nail how I want. So without this nail, like I'll give you an example. Do you see this is the same nail? All I did was cut it and shape it. Do you see how narrow this looks? Let me go in a little more. Do you see how narrow it looks compared to this one? So I'm going to give you an example, okay? I'm just going to pull out another one real fast. So.
No, it's not her birthday today.
My birthday? Who thought it was my birthday?
Tammy.
Tammy, no.
Today's MJ's.
It's not my birthday, girl. My birthday is October 8th. You're making me older already. You're so sweet. I'm actually a Libra. That's why I'm so cool, you guys. Just kidding. That's why I'm really cool. All Libras get along with everybody. We're the scale. We go through all the signs. So I could be really upset 1 minute, and then like 5 minutes later, it's like nothing happened. I don't hold on to it. Unlike some signs are mad for a few days. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm just kidding, you guys, but yeah, I'm a Libra. So a lot of people would come in and let's say they cut the nail off here, okay? You're gonna cut it off. Okay, look at the width of it already. Let's say this person has a square nail bed and she can't be rounded like this. These are how mine grow. I have a hyponychium right here, so my skin connects here. It was torn off there. I still have it here. See that? So what I would do if this was a square nail bed, I still want it to be narrow looking like this. What I would do is come in straight here and bring in my corner. Straight here, bring in my corner. Straight here, bring in my corner. Now, do you see the difference already? How it's starting to come in? Now let's do the same to this side. But she's gonna always have a square free edge, okay? It doesn't matter that she has a square free edge. Oh, I get to teach you something else with this because all the nails are going to look the same. Now, literally, my friend Tracy has probably 4 square nail beds and the rest 6 rounded. Okay, so that is very common for people not to have all the shaped nails on their hands. They could have some square, some rounded, some with the hyponychium, some not. Okay, so I'm going to show you right here. So I'll bring it in a little bit more. There we go. Let's go ahead and prep this just so it could look the same. I'm waiting for it to turn on. There it goes.
It's Miss Cheryl's place birthday.
Oh, it's Miss Cheryl's place birthday. You're right, because 2 years ago, she was here for her birthday training with me. And that's why she has a tile like me. I give her one of my tiles and some really cool jewelry. Aw. It's been a couple years. She's actually trained 2-week-long courses with me and two separate coming to Vegas training with me. So, and it shows. Her work is very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so now let's check this nail out, you guys. Do you see how different it looks compared to this one too? How it's still square because I can't round it. It's squared off, but you could always bring in the side. Okay, so I brought in the side right here. I line it up like this and it looks like I'm filing all her side, but my pressure's on the free edge. So if you saw me going like this, I am not like this filing this thinner. Okay, I am lining it up and I'm putting pressure right here with my file. See how it's more right there? You don't see it touching all that. It's right there and right here. I just line it up and go there. So pay attention to that because if you're filing straight like this, you're going to file into their nail. And it's just that slight movement you need. Okay, so there's that right there. They both will look the same. How about I use a square one and the other one so you'll see, because you could literally have a client like that. That'll be awesome. Let's do that. I'm going to do 2 nails for you guys today. Now, after this, what I typically do is, let me put this away because I don't like to waste these. I am going to switch to my cuticle bit really quick. And you guys feel free to ask any questions you would like. Any questions at all? Let's turn this on. And I'm going to be on the same speed. I'm going to be on number 7, the same speed that I prepped with. So what I'm going to do here is come around my cuticle and see, I'm going to keep it parallel on her nail. Parallel, parallel, parallel. Now it kind of looks like I'm like this, right? I am, but I'm parallel on her nail. All of her nails kind of go in and come up. And if it goes really flat, then you'll be flat like this. Just depends on the person's nail. So Sally's nails, actually our training hand is more realistic to a real person than most. Okay, so I didn't put any pressure. All I did was guide it back there to remove the excess cuticle. So I could have that perfect bond where she has no lifting and I don't see her till her next appointment, right? I don't mind seeing my clients in the grocery store or somewhere else, but when they have to come to my chair before their appointment, that's costing me time and money. So I make sure that my prep is accurate and that they're going to hold on till I see them next. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put this away, go into swipe. So I'm going to go into swipe, and I haven't filled this up forever. So I have a little bit of swipe left in here, but it's good to the last drop, right? So I usually just come in like this with my little manicure brush and I come towards me. But you notice I dusted her first, okay? So this is reality. You have a round nail bed and a square nail bed. That's completely, completely normal, okay? Bring it in a tad bit more right here. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is go into Protein Bond. I just spilt this, so let me wipe it off a little. Every day I'm wiping off my Protein Bond because it's a sticky residue, right? And if you spill it, sometimes it looks a little dirty on the outside, but it's just catching all the dust and everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, come right here. And my nails need some love, you guys. MJ's been busy. I hope all of you have been busy and happy too. Okay, so I'm going to go through all 10. See how that looks a little wetter? That's a little drier. You want it to look tacky like this before you build in it. You want it to kind of settle in and let the oxygen get to it. Now what I'm going to do with my second coat, I'm going to come in right here. I'm going to do a circular motion. And with my circular motion, I'm going to make sure I just go over everything, over a couple nails, and then I would do it again for the rest. I like 2 coats. It's added insurance. That way I know it's not going to break, okay? So I'm going to grab, why don't we grab, let me see something real quick. I think I'm going to use, let's use Clear Sculptor in the pot today, okay? And let me get my Build Pink. I've been in the past using a lot of Clear Sculptor in the tube, right? So I'm going to use it in this. I'm going to show you how to use this. You just have to maneuver your brush a little different. And it goes on like a little thinner, so I really like it. So you could see right here, I've actually never used this one. That's just how it came filled. So once I use it wherever it's dented in, it usually stays like that. But it's weird because it's going to look self-leveled when I use it, okay? So I'm going to use, no, but should I use the blue form? Can you hand me blue forms from in there, babe?
Blue forms.
Yeah, I could see them from here. I think it's the 3rd drawer. Sorry, you're booby trapped. Okay, so get my brush and my tile. Get my little tile. I'll use my pink tile today. I'm probably going to use a couple tiles, so maybe I should clean off my white one a little because I'm probably going to, thank you. So I like to use acetone or onto the next to clean my little tiles. Okay. So I'll keep this white one to the side when I'm ready to use color. All I'm going to do is show you application with this. So let's go with our form, whatever form you want to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in here. Normally I would take it off for a person, right? Because look at my thumb. If I didn't take it off, I would have like a claw nail. Not everybody's forms fit them. That's why they're made to tear off in the back. But when you're on the training hand, I recommend leaving it on because it won't stay on for you. Kind of has a mind of its own. Kind of does. So let me switch to this. I'm going to use, oh, I got red on this. Wipe it up. You know, when it gets hot here in Vegas, all my gels expand so fast. And once you open it, doesn't matter if you've like moved it, it kind of seeps through a little. But I still love me some gel. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 of these. and put it in. What I did is, and normally on a person, I don't push it back. It just has to come up even right here. But on the training hand, it's hard because she's not real. So I always recommend putting it to the first little thing right here. There we go. Okay, so let's come right here. Now, going to use my Wooded Master Gel Brush from Young Nails, and I'm going to come in here. You could also use this one as well. It's a very nice brush as well, and this is Light Elegance. It's just, hold on one sec. It's just a little smaller bristles. So on a longer nail, I'm always going to pick this. A shorter nail, I probably will pick this brush. Plus it has a cap on it. And I'm in brand partnership. We're in brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics. So you could get a discount on that by going to GeminiNevada.com and using MJAY15. Okay, now notice how I'm balancing my finger. I really don't care where you balance, but you need to balance somewhere. So see how I get it and I'm on top of the gel. See how I put it in front of my brush and I'm on top of the gel here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on top of the gel, and as I'm on top of the gel, I'm going to guide it and look at my angle. See how my angle's turning? As I meet her sidewall, I am going to stop my movement and come straight back. Now I'm light as a feather, light as a feather. I'm going to get a little bit more of this. Let me get a little bit more. Okay, so I'll reconnect it. So now I'm going to come here, connect it. See, I'm connecting it. And then you're going to bring her finger straight and you're going to bring all this product like you're touching light as a feather, you guys. Do not be heavy-handed. Make sure you're balancing. If you're heavy-handed, you're going to get a lot of bubbles in this and it's not going to go as smoothly. So I'm going to do kind of a longer nail so we could really see this design. That's kind of really long, but we might as well, right? That's a super long nail. So, okay, let's say you're not sure you got it up on your right here where you end. So mine ends right here. See right here how I can start going inward and my fingernail disappears? So normally my nail ends here. I have to walk it all the way to here. So when you walk it to here and you bring it down and you're wiping, like I'm going to show you, you're wiping so your product could cover all that nail that's negative space. So let's say we're not sure, because sometimes it's hard to see, lay it down and drag it back and it's connected. After that, you're going to lay it down here, come forward and slowly bring it in. I think I'm going to go a little bit shorter, take off that tip right there. Wipe this off and you're going to take it, bless you, babe. You're going to take it and come this way. Okay. So let me bring it a little more pointy. So do you see how smooth it is, you guys? And I love it because you could butt it up as tight as you want. Let's just flash set this really quick. I just hit her. Did she stay? This one didn't, but I'll put her back. I'm not worried about it. Just the one I just did is my concern. Oh, she moved. Hold on. Okay. Now that's not going to happen on a person. It never does ever happen on a person. I don't say ever, ever. Watch it happen once or twice. It's very rare. So what I'm going to do is just make sure it's connected. It looked like it moved a little. There we go. And I'm just going to flash set her free edge. Now she's not going to feel any burn or anything, even if I'm this close, because it's her free edge, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and come here and do my second finger. Let's bring this down a little so her finger comes upward and she's not knocking it anywhere. Any questions at all? Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in here and see how I have this amount on my brush here. And you could see where my divots are where I got it. So this is Clear Sculptor in the pot.
Thank you for the sunshine, Jules.
Thank you, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here and I'm going to put my product in front of my brush. Okay, again, you could see it on top of my gel. So what I'm going to do is, hold on, I'm going to move my seat a little because I'm not totally straight. There we are. So I'm going to get on top of it, of my product, and I'm not going to take it all over there. If I take it all over there, it's going to be too thick. I'm just going to take it from the side. And as I go with my fingers, I am totally pivoting my fingers and my brush. I'm twisting my fingers to pivot my brush. See how it connected? Then what I'm going to do is take a right on top of it again, get some product, and come into this side. Now, usually I don't move this slow. I move a little faster, but I want you guys to see the movement. So now, do you see how I brought it parallel? And now I'm bringing it flat out, flat out. Making sure that I'm bringing it out as long as my neighbor. Where did I end my neighbor? Oh, I brought her out a little more. I left her longer. That's cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is wipe my brush. And if you don't know if you got to your corner, this is probably your hardest thing when you're learning. You come backwards. You come backwards if you want to make sure. Mine was connected. I'm just showing you the trick. And sometimes it's not, but I know how to get it there, okay? So I'm going to lay it flat, and I'm going to slowly come up. I'm flat, I'm flat. Right here, I'm going to come up, around it a little bit. Wipe your sides. Come right here. Bring it out. Now notice I get to the dark part of my brush. You have more control when you do that, okay? Wipe it. Now let's cure her. Now, when I'm doing nails, I don't have to move this out of the way because it's on my right side. But when I'm filming, it's right here, so you'll see me slide it. When I'm with my client, I have nothing right in front of me right there. Okay. Let's make sure it stays on. So she has a square nail bed and a round nail bed. It's crazy how much information's in my head with nails. It comes natural after you do it a while. Okay, so I'm going to close this. I'm done with this. So see how long that's going to last me a really long time. Very different than Clear Sculptor in the tube, correct? Very, very different. So I am now going to open my base gel. And this is base right there. When I clean it, it takes off the base all the time, what it says it is. I usually don't turn my gels upside down, but I did it really fast. And you could tell this is my art base because all the shimmer's always going to go to the bottom. Okay, always go to the bottom. So what I'm going to do from here is get my base. Let me put it in the camera. Get my base, connect it in the middle. See, I'm not putting pressure yet. I'm just getting it on everywhere. Bringing it all the way down to the free edge. You're connecting this. Now, when I first started, I used to go base, then extension, then base, because I just didn't trust it. I was heavy-handed because I was an acrylic girl. And finally, I decided I'm just going to try it, lighten my touch. Started doing my own nails is what I did in gel. And then I got it very, very quick. So what I'm going to do is leave it like that, a little thicker right now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Because if I'm doing it on all 10, I don't want to go back and wipe my brush over and over again. It takes too much time. So I'm going to just do the same method I'm doing right now. Okay, now I'm going to wipe this back and forth. Okay, now what I'm going to do is put pressure on my bristles, pressures on my bristles. So look how much base I took off. That's a lot, right? You do not need this much base. It'll get really, really hot. And two, it needs pressure to weave into that textured nail. See how it's going to self-level for you? Okay, so if you're seeing this and you're putting, see how much is coming off? That's where a lot of people make their mistake. It's easier to put it on and then come back and tighten through there. Notice how I'm not taking it all the way off because it's connecting my free edge, okay? Those are huge tips right there, you guys. And I know a lot of you, I've seen you when you started. I see where you're at now. Thank you for following me. Thank you for enjoying, and thank you for showing up today. Always something. I didn't read it, so I don't even know. Nor does it matter. That's funny. That's all good. I'm not for everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wipe off this really quick. And I like to use On to the Next Young Nails acetone. And yes, you could buy regular acetone, but there's something about the smell of this. It doesn't like make me want to choke, and pure acetone does. So I just buy On to the Next and refill my bottles. And plus it's pink, it's cute. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is we're actually going to cure her in the light. And all you need is 30 seconds, okay? Now, while you're doing the other hand, if they stay under a whole minute or 2 minutes, it isn't gonna hurt them. It is not going to hurt them, okay? So we'll just do 30. That's gonna harden it for me, and it's gonna get curing time as I go, okay? Let me put these to the side. I'm so happy to be on right now. I haven't been on in a while. So sanitize my hands a little. You guys, most of you guys probably have this, but it's my favorite sanitizer. It smells so good. I like the soothing vanilla. I also have a mint one that I put on the feet as well, but I use it all day with sanitation. It's a retail item to my clients because they love the smell so much. And then I have it in my car. I pour it in a little travel size thing, and it's right there. If I pump gas, my hands don't smell. So and they feel soft, so it softens and sanitizes. Okay, so let's get busy now. What I'm gonna do is, if this is on a person, this is already done. Let me get my little tool here. I wonder what I did with all of my tools, like Mjay. I think what I spilled my implements, they must have rolled somewhere, but that's okay. I'll use this one. This works great. But being that I didn't, I'm going to take this off first. So that's how it'd be on a person, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to put pressure right where it meets and go up under and kind of push down. Okay. Then I'm going to disconnect this side. Don't ever come here. This has no strength. You're going to pop it off and have to put it back on again. Okay. So I'm going to come right here. Come right here. See how it popped down? I come under and take her off. Okay, so let's do that here. Once you squeeze here and come under, you take her right off. And here's your long nail. It doesn't have to be this long, but I want you guys to see the technique. So might as well go a little longer and get more color in there. I just had my, do you see my toenail clippers? I just had them right in front of me, huh? Thank you, babe. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut it off right here. It's a little longer than I wanted it. And it's a straight edge toenail clipper. So I'm going to cut off as much as I can with this and keep it straight. What I'm doing is taking off the hang. There's still a little hang, but some of it so my gel doesn't keep going. It's going to help you with filing, the look at the appearance of the nail. It's going to save you time. And then right here, I push down on my client's skin and engage. So I'll come right here. Let's get a little closer. Then I'll push down right here so I could get it parallel with it. And they need to be very sharp nippers. These ones are actually Nagar. They're spelled Nghia. They're actually really, really good. It's the metals from Vietnam. It's sold from Gemini Cosmetics and inexpensive, but so sharp. I love them. When I used to buy Miha's, they were like 45, 55 each, depending on if I wanted gold or whatever. These to me are way better than Anton's and Miha's, but that's my personal opinion. We all have our favorite things, right? Young Nails has a great one too that's pretty sharp for pretty inexpensive as well. But these ones are my favorite. Absolute. I always go back to them. So I'm just making it look like my neighbor, okay? My neighbor meaning her little sister right here. They got to look related. I'm going to do it with this because it'll be faster. Hold on one sec. It's a little wide there. There I go. Hey, Tipsy. Nice to see you or hear from you. How's it going, beautiful? She's a busy bee with her little competition. She loves it. I think it's cool. Okay.
I bet it's great weather there where you're at.
Okay, so remember we talked about blooming gels, right? Blooming gels. Well, I like to use my Young Nails base as a blooming gel. The reason why I like it is something about the consistency, how it flows. I do have a blooming gel I've taught with prior to that. You could watch that video too. But a lot of you I shared with you while I was online sharing my favorite blooming gel. It is manicure base. Now, is it for sale anymore? It's only for sale on Whatnot. And you can actually get a really good deal on it. So I really like it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So I'm going to have this here. Before I start, I'm going to put another coat of base on, okay? I'm going to put another coat. Why am I going to do this? Because when I file this design out, I want to have a little bit more product here so I could keep her extension, or I could just cut off her extension and reform. Now, I could take it down very fast, so the only time I cut off their extension is if they're going to go glass nail from something like this, because I would need it to be clear from the free edge out, okay? So now I'm going to come here, put one more coat of base, one more coat of base.
She says, "Oh, I'm doing so good. Competition going super, and working on moving soon too.
Ooh, where are you
Super
going?
busy as always."
That's cool. You sound like us. Where are you
gonna
moving?
move to Las Vegas?
Are you moving out of Norway or within Norway? Probably her whole family's there, so I would stay with my family. So I'm just gonna flash cure this, even though I could put her under the light for 30 seconds. I could see I could get a little tighter there. So I'm gonna get a tad bit tighter here, just a tad bit tighter right here. It'll save me so much. It'll keep my nails really tight. When I teach, I can't, it's so funny. I can't, the way my setup is, I can't see as good detail. Like I have to get different positions a little to see. So normally I would have executed that right off the bat. It's just a little different. Those of you who film know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do from here now is pick my colors. Okay. So I'm going to move her back. And I have a lot of colors. I have a ton of colors here. I wonder if I have yellow up there. In that box right there, babe, it's like a cardboard box, Gemini box. It took a while for Gemini to send me some of the new stuff. So yes, what colors are in there? May I see? Oh yes, let me see. Maybe we'll do a lavender. There's not a yellow anywhere. Okay, that's okay. That'll work right there. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna mix polishes too. Why not? Like, I don't care. I know how they all work. One might have a tacky layer, one may not. It all just depends. This will have a tacky layer. These ones will not, I know. So no, I'm good. I won't use yellow if not. If there's no yellow anywhere up there. Or a blue. No, that's not really. That's okay. Maybe I'll add purple. Don't worry, babe. It's all good. No. Okay. So we're going to go from here. We could even go all jelly if we wanted to. Let me see. I should just do what I did earlier. So I want kind of jelly and kind of polish. The picture she showed me was all polished, but it's the same technique, you guys, okay? So I think I'll go teal. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. Like a teal green. Yep, definitely that. I'm in love with this color here. I don't know if you guys have this color, but it's Don't Care, so there. It is so pretty, you guys. Look at it. It has like this little shimmer. I may use that. Let's put that to the side with that. Then I'm going to use, oh no, did I not bring that other one? Dang it. That's all right. I'll use this one. I'll use this one, which is a neon hot pink. And this is from like Elegance. Okay. I was going to use a cocoa-ous one, but I used it today in the salon. I forgot to grab it to bring it. I'm making sure I don't have it, but that's fine. It's still going to be very pretty. So I feel like I'm going to use, I'm going to use Young Nails. Let's see. I have a green right here. I'm going to use Young Nails colors. What am I thinking? So I'm going to use Freelance Snack. I'm going to use this, some of this, and maybe some of this green, which is Cactus Pucker. And I'll use some lavender. So I think that's my colors. I might throw in, no, I don't want blue. I think I'm going to do teal. So I'm going to use all those colors and I'm going to use one jelly. Okay. One jelly. I could make a lavender jelly if I want. This is very, very pigmented. I would just mix some Flex or Build in it and I could make this very light, but I don't feel like doing it right now. So, you guys look at this. Oh my God, I wonder how that happened. This is brand new. It's all right. I'll send it back. No big deal. That's exactly what happened to my ones I got at the show. Well, this is toast. That's brand new too.
Were they really from the?
Yeah, two of my bright colors that I got for my client today. I know she loves them. They were like half like that and half jelly. But remember, she wanted to collab. So I'm like, I'm just gonna tell her, hey, these colors, she'll send them to me. I'm like, too bad, so sad, right? So so what I'm gonna do is show you guys all the colors I'm gonna use. I'm gonna do this jelly. See, that's a height pink high. And they may not have this anymore at Gemini because remember, they're in and out with their colors, but she'll have something and she'll have it in Cocoist. I'm surprised that that happened with Cocoist because usually I've never had a Cocoist like that. But the thing is you never know, right? Stuff happens. So,
Tipsy says that no, sadly not outside of Norway. It's close to where we are, but a bit more midtown. A lot
oh,
easier to teach closer to centrum of my city.
yes. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. But packing sucks. I will say packing sucks. Ooh, I love this purple.
It's a good workout.
So this color, packing is a good workout. You will be very sore. So this is called Mauve-Lous. So I use cactus pucker, Mauve-Lous, and sugar glass watermelon melt. You guys, the people who've been following me a while probably have this because I've used it before. I'm going to use Freelance Snack.
Sandra says she's sitting in her car waiting to go into class, and she has to do that petty tonight.
Stop it. You're okay, girl. I freaked you out today. Actually, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. Well, mine was
But yours isn't gonna moan. So you're okay, friend. We got you. We can't wait to hear how it goes.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got us on your side. Okay, so let me see. Do I like those colors better than that? I might not use the green. I kind of really dig in this. I may throw the green in. We just may. We'll see. I'm putting it there just in case. And this might be a little too oh, maybe not. I'm going to put it there just in case. I love this color. Well, it kind of throws it off a little, but we'll see. I'm liking these. I like yellow, but I don't have a yellow polish here. Yellow would really make it pop, but it's still going to be really pretty. So I'm going to do half see-through, half full coverage. So I'm going to put these to the side. I'm actually just going to leave them open in case I want to pick them up and use them myself. Open, like, and not getting it from here because it's a longer nail. Sometimes I may take this out and drizzle it through. So I'm going to leave these all open on the side, but I'm going to have these for detail work. Okay, so now make sure you have everything ready. If you have everything ready, you got to kind of move fast sometimes, but let's say you don't like it. Just wipe it off with the brush, not with swipe or anything, and do it again because sometimes it flows places like your first couple ones, you may not really like it, how it's flowing. Okay, so let me get all my art brushes here. I don't have a whole lot right here. We moved this room so many times, I have no clue where all my stripers and my art brushes are, and I'm sitting right here looking at this. Well, I'll use this. This is very thin, and this is my Cocoist. Where are my silver ones? I think I had one in here. I thought I did. Come on. Well, I'm gonna use this right here. I have one back here. I'll have two different brushes to guide it. Okay, perfect. You guys, I have like 1,000 art brushes, but I have like one or two by me right now, but that's okay. I just want two so I could work with two colors. So I was trying to explain while I was live how you do this. Okay. So what I recommend is if you're going to use any blooming gel, now I'm using Young Nails base, right? If you're going to use a blooming gel, you're going to do this with same thing if it's a blooming gel or if it's the base. So most ingredients in a blooming gel is soft gel base. Okay. So I am going to come right here and I'm going to put the majority in the middle. I'm going to wipe off my brush and then I'm going to come here and put pressure. Come here and put pressure. I do not want a lot on my side, okay? I want it more in the middle. So you could also come in here and kind of wipe off a little on your side so it doesn't go so fast and have it just a little bit there. This helps a lot. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is let's kind of put this a little bit like, use a little bit of this, that pink. Let's use a little bit of this teal. Let's use a little bit of this purple. Okay, let's go a little bit more pink up here so we have kind of something going on up here. Now let's use Freelance Snack. I'm going to come right here and kind of bring it in. Let's put a little Freelance Snack there. Let's do a little more purple. See, I just went to my little applicators because it's a little easier. And then I'm going to go in with my Cactus Pucker. I'm going to do a little bit of Cactus Pucker here. So I'm just letting it move in. I'm not marbling it or anything. I'm just letting it cruise all in and do its thing. Work for me, right? Put this a little thicker here. Get in. Okay, let's say you kind of like it right now where it's at, okay? Let's just say. And all 10 are going to come out different, but I wanted more to be see-through. I didn't bring it all the way up to the top. It's still moving on me. What I'm going to do is flash set her. Okay, so I'm just going to flash set it. Hold on 1 minute. It's already moving, so let's make sure we have it clean. Actually, I don't mind it. I like the way it looks. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to come in here and put a little more purple and let it move where it wants. And then come in with a little more pink here. Let's dab it right here and let it run. And then let's take the Cactus Pucker and come all the way back. I didn't flash set it because all I did was move her nail up so it could go a different way. Okay. There's no wrong or right way with this. It's like so easy. You just use your imagination and you're going to have some favorite nails and some that you're like, meh, I should have done this. Okay. So with this, I'm going to kind of bring it in a little more so it kind of flows. Okay. I'm liking this. So I'm going to come right here. And what I'm going to do is put her under the light for 1 full minute while I work on her other hand, okay? So I'm going to come in right here. I'm put 1 full minute and I am going to work on the other hand. Why am I curing it for 1 minute? I'm using colors with non-tack. Rule of thumb, if a polish has a non-tack, it's typically a full cover, okay? Even if it's a sheer, don't let that confuse you because if the formula is a non-tack, it's a non-tack. So I guarantee you the only tack is this, this, and this. These colors are going to have, actually these two don't have tack. I'm lying. This one does. And that's it. Pretty much my clear. So I'm going to have to do an extra step. Don't worry about it. I didn't end up using this color yet right here. This one, I may or may not. So 1 full minute, she's almost done, but you never have downtime because you're doing the other finger, the other nails on the fingers, whatever ones you're doing in encapsulation with this, okay?
Can you do this with stain resistant? Because I have 2 bottles of that right now.
I wouldn't because stain resistant cures so hard, Shawnee, that in the middle you want a flexible gel, not a hard gel. Whereas hard gel is flexible, but stain resistance even harder than hard gel than Synergy gel. So no. Will it run and stuff? Yeah, it won't run kind of the same, but if you have a base coat, you could do it in a base coat or in blooming gel. Okay, is this counting the other way now? Yeah, this is my light that counts up and down. Okay, so there's one now. So I'm going to go over it again probably and add some more, but I'll show you in just a minute. So I'm going to get my base again and I'm going to come thick right here. Then wipe everything off my brush and come through here. So notice how it didn't run off. How many of you guys have tried this and your gel's running off? It was wanting to, but the reason why it didn't is I come in and I make sure it doesn't have a lot of blooming gel here, that it'll just slowly self-level there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is come in with my clear gel again. We'll come in with teal here because we don't have a lot of teal. We'll come in teal here. Let's let it do its thing. Let's come in pink. Let's come in. I don't know if I'll be able to center really fast. Okay, so let's go purple. Ooh, and I got a little bit too much purple. And we got to be careful it's not too thick. There we go. Let's put purple on the tip. Now, I kind of think I have too much product back here. So what I'm going to do is come like this and wipe it off. I'm going to come through here. Bubble in there. I have kind of way too much of that color right there, driving me crazy. I'm going to come in here. See how I just wipe some off here? And I'm taking my time. This is not like a marathon. I'm just wanting it to look like all going into each other. And I'm not even marbling it into each other. I'm letting it do its own thing. Okay. So let's come in with lavender again, right here, just a little bit. And then freelance snack right here. And maybe some freelance snack right here. Okay, I like this. So let's come in here. See how I'm holding it this way? Why am I holding it this way? Because I kind of want it to flow in with each other there, but I'm going to come in with some teal. I'm going to come in here. And let's do some cactus pucker right here. Okay. So none of them are going to look alike, ever look alike, but they're all going to look cool as a whole. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is come in here, wipe it off, and I'm going to cure it 1 full minute. Wow, these are groovy nails, right? These are like very groovy. All righty. Groovy. Don't they look groovy? They're kind of like 70s looking. They look 70s to me, these colors, but they're fun. Today I did she wanted all pinks. I did 2 different see-through pinks, and I did freelance snack, and I did a glow-in-the-dark pink that I have.
Your nails just ended or whatnot.
Did they? Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us and being on both. Cool. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you, Claire. I just took a drink of Dr. Pepper, and I don't drink soda that much. It was all, you guys probably heard it. I'm so sorry. It's all, and I didn't even I couldn't control it. It just came out.
So the manicure base is the blooming gel.
Is the blooming gel.
Yes.
Yes. Let's say you want to add another bloom somewhere. You could add if you want. Say one didn't really go like you like. I actually like them, but I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go kind of a little thinner so I can control it if I would like. And look at how they look like different colors. I kind of like the jelly a lot underneath because it looks really cool. Let me show you guys. Look how cool they look. So right now they don't do justice, but when I'm done, they're going to look really cool. So what I like about this is you can see on the bottom and on the top. Now this looks okay, but it's going to look really cute in a minute. I think I want to put a little teal there. So maybe I'll put a little more, a little thicker here so it rolls a little more. I'm going to come in with my teal right here. And I'm going to kind of come in with it kind of like this. Let's see what it's going to do. I'm going to let it roll. That looks good. I like that. Now this color here, this brighter color, I could come in and outline some. Remember this cool little has a little sheen in it? Let's come in here and let's make it through here. See, it's just making it pop. Ooh, that's cute. Let's come right here and bring it in. Okay, I'm going to flash set this. Okay, well, hold on one sec. Let me come right here and make sure. All right, let's flash set her. I kind of like how that purple went into the teal. So you could layer it like twice about. You don't want a bunch of gel polish in there, but you want enough. I'm going to have to hold it now because what I've done is put her under the light and work on the other hand. But I'm going to hold it for the full minute because it's for 60 seconds. I don't trust these colors here or the Young Nails colors or even these for that matter because they're so full coverage that you have to be very careful for it to cure all the way through. So I would put them under the light, but I'm teaching right now. So I'm doing a 60-second cure. I have 24 more seconds. 24 more seconds. But I really love how that went into each other. And see how my see-through, this is like glow in the dark. This one like glows in different lighting. Look how it looks orange, but it's actually pink. I love it so much. Now I could go even more rogue with this, but I feel like I just want to keep it kind of simple and put a sheen in it and then go from there. I've done a lot of different nails like this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I kind of don't like that there either, or kind of right there. So I'm going to just add more gel, more base gel or blooming gel. And I feel like, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to do a little more of this pink here. I'm going to do a little bit of pink here. Let it do its thing. Okay, that I actually could kind of make it stop. Okay, so I made it stop. That I don't have to worry about it because it's a see-through. Up here, I kind of don't like. So I think what I'm going to do is take Freelance Snack here. I like it better already. It just had too much of that other color, so I'm just going to let it kind of flow into each other. It's going to flow. If you want it to flow a little more, drop some base down, and it will catch on to it. See what it's doing? So it kind of moved it a little. So what I'm going to do here is let's get a little more. What color do I want? I kind of like how that's moving in with each other. So let's come here and make this a little cleaner. And I kind of want to come in here. I don't like how that looked. I want it to do its thing. So I'm going to add a little bit of gel to this. Let's see what it's going to do now. And I'm going to add a little bit of this to it here. I like that. I'm going to add a little bit. I actually like it like that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this pink here, and I am going to come through like this. And this is the Gotti color right here. That kind of made it pop, especially the pink parts. Okay, and I don't want to overpower it with all these lines in here. I'm just going to come in right here and go over it. I kind of think I need cactus pucker right here. Now I'm just being picky, right? Okay, I like that. I like it a lot. So I'm going to cure this. I'm going to cure it all. Maybe I should make this a little more see-through. Let's see. Just a tad bit more see-through right there. Let's get it with this. Let's get our see-through here. And let's just kind of drizzle it here. And drizzle it right here. And let's cure it. 60 seconds. How pretty. My little wiping spot here is so pretty. So they're all going to come out different. All that matters is that they match, right? And color, like they all complement each other. So what I'll do is I'm going to get Let's keep it simple. Like this is simple, but it is. We're gonna use 1 or 2 shimmers, okay? 1 or 2 shimmers, glitters. And put all the colors I used to the side, because I'm not gonna be using them right now. "60-second cure." 60-second cure. And your blooming gel or your manicure base. And pretty much any base gel will work. So if you don't own blooming gel, you're fine. Some blooming gels are a little thinner than others and some are a little thicker. I love this. I keep going back to it. But it's discontinued, but you could get it on Whatnot right now. So Eric and I will be on Whatnot tomorrow from 9:30 for sure to 3:30. We usually stay on a little longer just because we're crazy like that. But we don't have to stay on that long. So we just do it. We talk and hang out. All right, so that's done. Now while she was curing, I was cleaning up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Synergy base gel again, okay? You have to do this, you guys, because most of this, I'm going to touch it, is a non-tack. The only one that has a tack is the see-through one, okay? So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to get my protein bond, take most of it off. All I'm going to do is put it on my sides, take most of it off, put it on my sides, or just put it wherever. You can put on the whole thing if you want. It doesn't matter, but the sides are the most. Okay, let it set a sec. That's going to aid in bonding too. What did Tracy ask me? I'm all great. I'm good. Did you tell Camilla?
Oh, I haven't.
Okay, hold on. Okay, live now. Our aunt was stranded somewhere. She got a flat tire, and Costco doesn't carry high performance tires like she needed. So, anyways, she's good.
Not Costco. It was Tire World or something.
No, Costco didn't carry it. She told me, so she would have to go to Tire World or Tire whatever, 11 miles away. But Costco didn't carry it, which was interesting.
But she's okay.
And they said, yeah, she's okay. She said, I'm all good. Okay, I'm good. So. That's a bummer on your little bit.
Is she close to where she's supposed to be?
She's 55 miles away from the Utah spot she's going to be at. Okay, so I don't even care that I didn't get it all the way to here. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to file it out anyways, and I'm going to have to fix it. So with this, I usually get it close, but I don't worry about it being so perfect like I am with most things because it's always going to file out a little. So what I'm going to do is just cure this 30 seconds, and I'm going to pick my glitter I'm going to use. I got a Goldie Girl right here. My package of Goldie Girl is right here. I think I'm going to use Goldie Girl, and I'm going to use Sweet Lips or Sugar Lips. Sugar Lips isn't for sale anymore, but that's why you watch me. And I have something, and if it's a limited edition, I tell you buy it. Now, good thing this is my signature color, Goldie Girl. We ordered a lot of it, but it's more than half gone. So, but there's still enough for us to teach a while and everybody get it. Okay, so this is Goldie Girl from GeminiNevada.com. Look how beautiful this is. And this is a cosmetic grade glitter, you guys. Look how beautiful it is. Ah, so Miss Rose plays her birthdays today. She wears this. She's addicted. She wears it all the time on everything. Like I did when I had my stuff too. I'm like, I can't veer away from this. It's so pretty. And this is a color that was limited edition, Sugar Lips, but you could use Sweet Lips. However, I spilt my entire Sweet Lips. So it should be in my order that Gemini is sending me. It'll probably come tomorrow. So I'm going to use Sweet Lips. So, I'm going to use Sugar Lips. Sweet Lips has pink in it, but it has like an iridescent too, and like a little sage color. So I'm going to use both of these. So I did base, right? I have the sticky residue. Let me get my I have 2 Aura Bloom brushes. Okay, 2 Aura Bloom brushes. I may use some of this, a little bit of this brush to get it in spots. So oh, that's not an Aura Bloom. This is the new one. These are sold out. This was my first signature brush. So pretty. A little bit different than this one. I'm pulling the wrong brush. You guys, I finally made it right. This is kind of aura as well. It looks kind of reptile, and it's a little chubbier and shorter. So I know most of you guys have both because you've been watching me a while. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in. We're going to test something. I'm going to get my color here, and I'm going to put a little bit of my Sweet Lips on colors. And I want to see, ooh, it looks amazing on purple. I don't have a lot of purple on here, just a little bit. Dang it, but that's okay. We're going to put on the purple. What does it look like on teal? Looks great on teal. Looks great on green. That one, it doesn't matter. Now let's look at green. This one on the green. Ooh. Oh my God, it looks amazing on that too. Let me see what this looks like on pink. Oh, okay, it's pretty on all of them. All right, so what I did is I gave myself like a little test to see what these are gonna glow like on there. So I know what I wanna use with what. Let me see what this looks like with this. I think that looks really pretty with purple. So I kind of know what colors I could put it on. I'm not going to match all the colors with everything. I'm just going to use this as a guide right here to the side to see how they glow. Okay, so that's a trick I do. So that's how I show my client. I'm not going to make a big old example. I'm like, hold it here and then hold it far in the dark. And when you hold it further away from you, it glows differently. Gosh, that brings out orange. Ooh, I love that on there. I'm definitely going to put Goldie Girl on the orange. So I think I'm going to come right here. Goldie Girl on the, hold on, let me look at it again. Goldie Girl on the green is like to die for. So I'm going to come right here. And this is a little stiffer, so it's going to work amazing. Here, there's a little vein here. So what I'm going to do is come here with Goldie Girl, and I'm going to kind of draw on it. And what this is going to do is it's going to look really dimensional when I encapsulate this. Okay, so right now I used Goldie Girl. Let me go a little busy on Goldie Girl here. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's do Sweet Lips or Sugar Lips on this one right here. So this brush is amazing. See how you could be precise with it if you want. Okay, that's gonna look cool. So let's do one here. I don't want it in the same spot. So I'm gonna do it down here. Sweet Lips right here. And I'm gonna put Sweet Lips on my purple. So I'm gonna put a little bit in here. Okay, I like that. So from here on my teal, I think my teal I'm going to do like a pinker, the pink one here. And then on this teal here, I might as well use, let me see what Goldie Girl look like on that. That looks orange. I think I'll do that. I'll do on my teal here. My teal here, I'm going to do Goldie Girl. I'm going to do the opposite of what I did on the other. So notice how I'm not glittering the whole thing, right? Just not. Just going to kind of accent my little spots that I want the shimmer in. Okay, and then I want to kind of put something through here. So maybe I'll make that all. Maybe I'll come in with pink through here. I'm going like this to see what I like. Talking out loud because I'm making my mind up. What did that look like? What did Goldie Girl look like on this? Let me hold it back. Oh, it's so pretty. We're going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to get Goldie Girl. And I'm going to come in right here with Goldie Girl. And a little bit of Goldie Girl right here. Okay, I think I have enough. Well, I might want to put Sweet Lips right here. Please hold. And Sweet Lips right here.
Jero says, did you catch how MJ tested how the glitters look on her palette before the
Yeah.
nails. Such a pro move.
Thank you so much. It just saves you time, you guys.
Yeah,
saves you time.
Time and heartache.
Okay, so I'm going to look like this because I just want to see.
Because not all glitters obviously look the same.
This is going to look amazing. So
you go darker.
So I didn't do the whole thing. Here I want to put a dash of Goldie Girl. So let me see my little micro brush here. This has a little dot of green here. I'm going to put a little bit of Goldie Girl. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I like what I have going on here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to tap where I have it on some spots. Okay, so I'm going to move this all away, and I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. What a fun set.
See, it's saying it's beautiful in the chat.
Oh, I have it this turned around, don't I? No, what did I do with this? How come I don't know what I did. No, I'm right here, you could see. But what did I do with that? There we go. I pushed a button. Am I filming my face right now? Am I live?
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. MJ, you're
like, what?
You're like, what's going on? Don't worry, I have my top on. Inside joke. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. Oh my god.
One nail a day. Thanks for the flower jewels.
Thank you. Okay, so this was 30 seconds, okay?
I love your name.
That's a very...
I was thinking, when I first read it, I'm like,
well, one nail a day keeps you the pro learning for sure. You get pro status really quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let me just, on a person this would dust off, but it's rubber, so she's not. So what I'm going to do now, it's all sticky, is I'm going to get my Build Pink. Clean off. And let me have my other thing here, and let me have my brush. My Young Nails brush. I have so many brushes, oh my goodness. I have a lot of new brushes because I cured all mine. So I'm going to put it right in the middle. Don't worry about encapsulating the whole thing at once. You might get bubbles, especially if you're not used to doing this. So I'm going to go circular motion on one side. And look how it's magnifying now. Let me go a little closer for you. So everything here is magnifying. And it's a little warm, so I'm going to get this from this side and use it on my other side. So I don't care if I have it high enough or not. I could always come in and add. And what I'm going to do is wipe my sides, bring it up in. It's kind of jamming because it's pretty warm in here. So what I'm going to do is pin cure it really quick. Going to get a little white on me. A little. This is summer for you.
There's a question.
Okay.
Nails Minneapolis is asking, have you ever got a request for a bad design? Do you push them to get a better design or do what they want?
That's such a good question. You know what I've said before? I'm like...
You know what I do? I push them.
You push them, you make them not. I usually say, those colors kind of, it's going to look muddy, or I come up with something that's going to make it. I like these colors. If you really like these colors, maybe use this color with it, or take this out and do it this way. I feel like it'll flow better, but you could have what you want. But I personally think that'll be amazing that way. It's all with your energy too. But you need to show me what picture there says this. And there are some designs I'm like, why are you coming to me for that? You know I'm not a hand painter. Yeah,
that's true. You do.
So I do tell them that. I'm like, girl, have you seen my Instagram or my work? You on the wrong chair. So, I mean, I tease with them, but I'm really serious. I'm like, I think you'd be more happy with this right here. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, so see it jamming on me? Look how it's getting wide as we sit here. Wide as we sit here. Come right here, add a little bit more. So this is summer for you. Okay, I'm going to come right here. See, I overextend and come up here. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I'm disturbed all the time because people call me off the hook.
Too bad Anna wasn't around to see this.
Who's Anna?
Oh, she was giving constructive criticism.
Was she?
Yeah.
I personally don't care.
Yeah,
I really don't. I'm not here for people who I'm not for. So I'm not for everybody, like I say, and that's okay. Too bad Anna's not here. Yeah, people are really tough behind the keyboard. Kind of sad. I kind of actually feel bad for them. I was taught if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So it looks like there's plenty, right? So look on my sides. I need to build up my strength, my apex. But the goal is to get it everywhere you want it. Now, gel's going to go where it wants. You notice when I use gel in the winter when I'm teaching, I don't have to play with it like this so much. It kind of just rolls a little slower. In the summer, you're going to have to play with it. You're going to have to chase it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come here. And the more you could encapsulate it, the prettier it's going to get. So that's why you want your design to stay as low, down low to the bottom of the nail as possible. Okay, I love this already. And I'll show you the difference of what it looks like. Oh, I should have blended it in more. Oh, well, that's okay. That is okay, MJ. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit here, a little bit right here. I'm going to get it with my brush because I kind of went fast. It was perfect where it was at. And I'm just going to kind of fill in my spot I didn't get it. And if I need to get it anywhere else, why not add it? I want a little bit more there. Okay, let's flash set this. Oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. Total opposite of our podcast the other day, how everything's muted and natural. And I'm all putting all this color on everywhere. Okay, so let's do the other. So let's compare. See how much I added? Now, I'm obviously going to file here and here, but I kind of want my apex there. So I'm going to come here. Actually, I think natural nails are beautiful. I just think nails just need to be groomed, whether if they're natural or artificial. It's about cleanliness and kind of cuteness on your nails. It kind of ties everything in. If you're wearing sweats or whatever, you're still enjoying it. So I didn't get one bubble in this the way I'm working, not one bubble in my gel. Okay, if you're getting bubbles in your gel, I've been getting so many questions with that, but I know it's probably somebody new to gel. You see how I move? I'm a little close. Sorry, guys. You see how I moved very smoothly and I didn't hop around? So what I mean, like, I wasn't like, or pillowing it. What I did was kind of come and go like this with it, lightly on top. So if this is your gel and this is the bottom part, you put all this as base. I mean, not base, all this is build. You're going to go on top of the build and move it where you want. You're not going to go in the build. Does that make sense? You don't want to be in it. You want to be on top of it. And just a little slight motion too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to get around the cuticle. And this is why I use the pot sometimes too, because then I could come in and get it through here. But what I do is I just squeeze it out of the tube if I want a little bit more somewhere. Get my corners. And I'm done. I'm going to cure her 1 full minute. And she looks like, I don't know what to do. Now, what was her name? Anna. Now, Anna would be like, oh my God, right now. She's like, this girl is a professional? I don't think so. Somebody teach her. I'm like, so funny. Part of doing nails, right? So let's cure her for 1 full minute. Look how pretty my little mess is right here. Can you guys see it right here? Look how pretty it is. We'll have to save this and take the picture with it because that's like artistic right there. So pretty. Okay. So now 1 full minute, guys. We are done. Now we're going to e-file this. While I'm e-filing it, I'm going to save these colors because I might file some out, put it on to the side. So I have it on my tile, and I'm going to clean stuff and get ready, put my bit that I need in there. Whatever I need, I have 60 seconds to do it. And I'm getting myself ready for the next maneuver. This is when you're in salon. Now, when you do your own nails, you're going to have an explosion. All I'm going to say is you can just clean it up at the end. We all know this, right? So don't be so hard on yourself. Put this in here. Okay, I'm ready to put my bid in now. And I still have 20 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to put in my X-Cut because that's my favorite. And let me clean it a little bit more. All right. Now, I don't know if this is my dollar one because I accidentally put it back in, but if it is, I'm going to throw it away because I have a bunch of new ones. Actually, I think this is going to be pretty. I want that for the after picture. Won't that be cool? Mm-hmm. I'm going to save it. I kind of like it. You know what I thought of? Cutting those out and saving them and making like a cool picture, like background or something. Why are you so tired, buddy? Why are you so tired?
He looked up and he's like listening for those words.
I know. He's listening for the words we say when we're done. You guys know. He looked up like, oh, no, she's nowhere near it. And I feel so bad because this morning he was like telling everybody I was going to play with them because he starts rallying up all the dogs. And I'm like, buddy, I'm so sorry. I'm barely making it to work right now. So I will go play with him. I got to watch what I say because those words are crazy. Stony Bagoni.
Nails Minneapolis is asking, do you happen to have the natural fiber gel from Light Elegance that you can show? I'm considering getting it for natural nail.
I might have it in my travel bag box right here. Did I take it out? I just seen it. I showed it up. Okay, I do have natural fiber, right?
Natural fiber.
I got you. So you know what I use this for, you guys? Oh, for like a lighter tip, like a little bit of a lighter tip on it. But it has like, I'll show you. Let me build it on a nail. I'll just do it on this real quick. So what I'll do, let's say we're going to do a short nail like this. Look, I bounce all over the place, but that's how I teach you guys. Just stay with me. You're going to learn multiple things that I didn't plan on thinking I was going to teach you, but I love when you guys ask questions because then I could show you. I think it's really nice, but I would love it mixed with like, it'd be pretty with a slight pink or a little more clear. But I'm going to show you. I've actually used it. I'm going to put a little bit of base, okay, just so it'll hold on like normal. Where did I put my base? I just had it. Here it is. So we'll do a little overlay on this nail here. So let's come in and put base. I'll just use my pin cure. So I'm going to do a little overlay on this. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I have a lot of colors of it. I love Young Nails and Light Elegance for different reasons. I don't want to stop and custom mix all the time if I don't have to. But if I have a lot of that, I'm going to custom mix and not waste my money. If I, you know what I mean? If I'm going to, out of convenience, I do it. Okay, so let's just cure this real quick. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. He's so funny, huh? Okay, so I'm going to come right here. So like if you were to do a French with it or something, I would do reverse, but look at how pretty it actually looks. Like it looks like it's a yellow tone, but it's not. It's so pretty. So like if I was going to do an ombre, I would come here a little, kind of come up and down with it, thin it out and do it thicker through here. So see, it's already ombreing out, but let's build on it. Let's say she wants this color on there. Nails Minneapolis, are you coming to our event in October? We want to meet you. Are you coming? I want to meet all you guys, but might be too short a notice, but we have one more VIP ticket. You don't even have to be VIP, even though you are VIP. Okay, so let's come here. Don't let me watch this. So you could see through it still a little. It's like, that's why I say you should custom mix it, because if you don't want to look like that. So let me show you a custom mix with it real quick. I've done it before. I'll show you two of them. Might as well, you guys. You want to see it, or do you want me to continue filing? Might as well get two ideas with this, right? So I have pink glitter in here. We don't want pink glitter in there. So let me make two colors, okay? Probably because I have it in my brush. There we go. Okay, so
Tipsy says, just remember that fiber gels from Light Elegance has a lot more resin with heat admittance as it goes from liquid to solid.
yes, but
If you use
not
it,
as much
if
as
you
Young Nails.
stick, so cure slowly in the beginning if you build out thick layers.
Like a light cure, yeah. But it's still not as hot as some other gels. Some other gels. I make 2 colors for you. But fiber gel, honestly, I'd mix it with other fiber gel if you want to. But if, say, I use Young Nails Build with it or something, they mix together fine, and you still have the fibers in there. So let me get, what do I have here? What did I do with, here it is. Okay, like Extreme Pink. Have you seen Extreme Pink before? It's so pretty. But what I like about Extreme, look at how I went in, and you could still see the last time I used it. But I kind of like this mixture here. It's going to be pretty. But this is not fiber gel in here. This is actually Extreme. It's a thicker gel. Okay. Tipsy, are you using more Light Elegance now? I use both, but I use a lot of Light Elegance. I really do. So what I'm going to do here, and I'll add a little bit of Build Pink, just a tad bit, because I wanted a little more runny.
Said, no, sadly, no. Family events, traveling this summer. But it sounds like he's saving for next year.
Yay! Okay, so see, I put a little Build Pink so it'll flow a little more. I think this is such a prettier color. See how it's sheer? And it would be pretty on the tip of the nail. Okay. You could even go more pink than that. See how it has that little blushy kind of peachy color to it? You could add clear to this to be more clear. You could add, what do I have here? Oh my gosh, I'm looking what I have. Let me add, I'm going to add one more thing and then I'm going to file those so I'm not here all day. I'm going to get Concealer Pink from Young Nails, and I've mixed both of these together, you guys, and it's not creating a bomb. It's just, this looks a little more like kind of lavenderish, huh?
Binky says,
and then check out this color, you guys, gotta love it.
All your education is amazing. I got Sally, and now my homework is to go back at all your lives and replicate them on Sally.
Oh my God, I love it.
The goal is to do 1 lesson a week.
That is so smart. Okay, so this is the color is probably my most favorite. Look at this. See how pretty it is? And then you have the strength of the fiber. Because you know how I do my nails very, very thin? I'm not going to lie. I will always go to fiber gel or a mixture with Young Nails in it with fiber gel because I could wear them a lot thinner and them not break. This got caught in a door and there was no saving this. Obviously, it's a slam. When my nail bed's so long, but look how beautiful that color is. So I think you should get it. I really do. Right there. Okay, so let me build it with that.
Why do you prefer, Shay's asking, why do you prefer Light Elegance gels over YN gels?
It's not that I prefer them. I'll tell you what I like about this. It's that has the color I want to use. Like all our cover colors are already covered with Young Nails, right? When I don't have my other color here. Do I have one? Where's my color? You see that white bag right there? Will you get me a gel out of that? So my favorite color of Light Elegance, like I had a sample of it. Is it in there? Pull it out for me if I do. I do. Okay, I have a bunch of new ones. So I buy in bulk. I have like a couple in there. So Natural Fiber Pink, that's the color I tell you. I used to custom mix this color. I would do half pink of Young Nails Concealer Pink and half clear to make this color. So I don't make it anymore. I buy this and use this if I want it. But if I want full coverage, I'm going to use this. So let's say somebody has a short nail bed and she's getting a design it's going to see through and her nail bed's this short. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed showing this, but it's still healing. So that's actually a scab. Say it's this short, but it's going to be longer. I don't want this to show here and then all this free edge. I'm going to come in with a concealer color, and I'm going to make her look like she has a natural nail bed or bring it down on my extension. And then I'm going to encapsulate or do what I want from there. So when I started having brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics, they carry Light Elegance, and I've traveled a lot and listened to some of their education. So I like that Light Elegance has a fiber gel, not like the fiber gel in Young Nails. There's actual fibers in it. So open this for me, babe. Well, I could show you in this and natural fiber. I don't have to open this. So look really close. Okay, watch when I pick it up. Let me see where I'm at. You're gonna look really close. See how it's smooth? When I come in here to pick this up, you're gonna see, let me get my other brush, so that's my art brush. You're gonna see texture, then it goes smooth. See the texture? Then it goes smooth because it's gel. So you actually could see the fibers. You could see it in the trail when I pull back. See that? Now, when you're done curing the nail, when you use the fiber gel, it's textured and kind of rough. It's not like a normal gel that it's really slick and smooth or shiny like, okay? So if you use a one step is a gel, a one step with Light Elegance. It's designed more for shorter nails. It doesn't have as much, it has strength, but not for like longer nails like I have. You could do it, but you'll actually feel them kind of flex. And that right there will cure high shine, because they teach you how to put it on perfect and you're done. No top coat, nothing, you're done. It'll have a high shine. If you have a fiber gel or extreme pink, this is going to be textured, not shiny. This is going to be just not shiny, but smooth. Does this make sense? And if it doesn't, it will eventually. Okay. So I am not a Light Elegance educator, but I'm a nail tech that loves nails and products. So I educate myself and go to the source to learn what I have. So I like all the things. It also has a less heat spike to it, a lot less. So let's build this with this pretty color I just made. This would be a pretty pink and white. See this? It'd be like a natural.
How thick should you apply it?
How thick should you apply what? This gel?
Yeah.
Well, look how thin my nails are. Like I mean, there's a thickness. You have to have your apex in there, right? So enough to where it won't break. But like I said, with fiber gel from Light Elegance, I'm able to go a lot thinner. Okay, so let's do a little smile line here. Now it's probably all going to go in with each other because I would normally cure this and then do the white. So let's see. Let's just do it real quick. Let's go here. Okay, let's flash set it real quick. Where's my... we're going to act like we're doing a pink and white, and it's going to be a natural look. Okay, so I'm going to get this little white I made. I'm going to butt it up to it. And it just looks like a really soft pink and white. So you know me, I always like to custom mix colors. So this is just going to give you like a really natural look with like a soft white free edge. See that? It just looks really clean. So you can even come over it with it, because when you file it, it'll all blend in. And I'll cure that. So you could create any color like Young Nails too. I treat it just like Young Nails. And I mix them together if I want. And it works great. Okay. I probably teach very different than most Light Elegance educators. I know that some people have had both. I think the chemist the chemist is amazing. Amazing. But they do teach more to put it on perfect and don't hand file so much. I'm more for speed. I get it on in e-file, and instead of the whole process it being like taking my time. So I'm going to take this off real quick, and I'm going to put another nail on there real quick. Oh, sad. A good thing that was there, because I would have had a disaster.
What's his name, Doug?
No, it's not Doug. Is it Steve? I forgot his name. But I've worked at so many shows, like shows in Italy, everywhere, because he goes like globally too, like Young Nails is. Steve, it's not Steve. Jim. It is Jim. Yeah, husband, wife team, and kids. His daughter's name's Lexi. This is a family-owned business, just like Young Nails. So they're my two favorite gel companies. Like, I use them both. for different reasons, whenever. But I don't like, he has nothing that compares to Build Pink. Nothing that compares to Build Pink. So I would never steer myself away from that. But I try stuff all the time just to see. But yeah. Yeah, McConnell, they said, yep. That's Tipsy's jam right there for sure. For sure. I love it. All right. Right, so what I'm going to do, can you give me my, do I have a dust, is my dust extractor over there? Yeah, I can see it from here. By the way, I need to empty my dust extractor at workout. It started beeping at me today, but you know what? I haven't had to change it for almost a month, so. Okay. I think I need a thing, because when I used that, took off that hot pink last. Okay. So I believe this and Gemini and all, they're pretty much all from the same companies, is probably 110, or I think you'll be pay like 95 for it or something like that. Might be less. But these little things are pretty powerful. Okay, so I'm going to put this on 14 with this brushless e-file, okay? The other one I would do 12. So I'm not going to file my sides or anything, but if you want to file your sides, you can. Let me just make sure they're all the way in. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go 15. Yeah, I like 15. Okay, perfect. So I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just staying parallel. If I'm putting pressure, it'll bounce, okay? So I'm just getting it, kind of like just feathering it in spots, and see how my sides came in? Now you could see my hang here. I'm going to come in right here and bring in my lower arch. Oops, all her fingers are falling off on me. Let's put you back together like Humpty Dumpty. One day it'll be so cool to meet Tipsy too. One day we're going to go to cold country and see Aurora Borealis and her too. It'll be fun. It's on our bucket list. It will happen, because everything we put on our bucket list and our little wish list, and we think about it and want it, we do it. It's the only way you'll ever get something done. Okay, so I'm not even going to do this side yet. I'm going to focus on this one. So see the difference already? So I recommend, in this case, 4-point filing. You could come in with your file. I use my e-file for everything. This makes me a lot faster, but this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I just did it with my e-file instead. So it is kind of a quicker move. So what I'm going to do is I put her hand this way, and that's like your client with her elbows out, okay? And I am going to come right here. I'm putting no pressure, just contact. No pressure, just contact, okay? Just so I could go around her cuticle and secure her cuticle area. So look at how high it is. Now, I always end up a little thicker here, especially on my first nail that I do, and it's just how I apply my product. But it's not a big deal, because I'll put slight pressure here and bring it down. Now let me show you where I'm at after I go to zone 2. So I'm using zone 1 to 2, and I'm going back and forth. So see how it's coming down? So I'm going to go ahead and come through. Now I'm going to go to zone 3, and I'm going to put pressure, because it's not going to burn her. I'm going to go down, and when it looks nice, I'm going to come up to 2. Okay, slight pressure, slight pressure, slight pressure. Coming towards you. See how I'm getting there? Okay. Oh man, they're asking me questions about Tracy and Shelly, but I'm live, so it's all right. My opinion on some nail stuff and some clothes stuff. Okay, so I'm going to come right here, back and forth till I like my arch, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop there, and I am going to come around here, look down the barrel. So I'm going to come like this, and I'm not going to put any pressure. I'm just going to guide it. So see how I come up and down here? Up and down, so I could come in straight and bring in my thick spot here. Bring it up to 2. I think I'm going to go a lot thinner than this, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and secure my sides, and then I'm going to follow through. Follow through, follow through. Come here, follow through, follow through, follow through. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is it still looks thick to me. Now, some people like that thickness. If you like it, leave it. It's completely up to you. Can you guys see it okay? What I'm going to do is go over again. I'm going to go around the cuticle area because it looks a little thick still, and I'm going to repeat everything I did, okay? Now, remember, I might file some of my glitter out and some of my color. I really don't care because I could put it right back in at the end. What I care about right now is my tight shape. Shape is everything. Your design's awesome, right? But if it's not put in a nice shape, it kind of takes away from your pretty design. There's nothing more prettier than a nice shaped nail, even if they're just wearing nude. Okay, so I'm going to come right here and repeat it. Now, it looks a little wide to me, so I'm going to come in again and bring her in. See how she's looking better now? Ooh, I love it. Okay, so I'll come in right here. Let's see where I'm at here. Okay, I think I'm going to leave her here right now, and I'm going to do this other side, and if I decide to go tighter, I will. But she looks pretty good right now. See the difference of where I came from? Let me dust off everything. That's the only thing about these dust extractors is it dusts downward, sucks downward, and it clouds everything. But see the difference of shapes already? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is the same thing. I'm going to come right here. So this, I have it on 16. This is turning 16,000 times a minute. So even by me just touching it here, it's turning that fast in 60 seconds that it's going to do the work for you, you guys. Save your hand so you could do nails 30 plus years like me if you want to, if that's how you're going to make your living. Doesn't even matter because I constantly learn, but I've always been like good enough where your clients with confidence paying, and then you just get better and better while you're with them because you keep learning. Is it it's in the morning. Somebody else said it's like, okay, let me dust my hands off. This is a little crazy, you guys. I want you to see what I'm doing. So, okay, so here I go. And now I'm just going to get in the zone and go for it, okay? Still, I'm not putting any pressure. I'm not putting any pressure. I'm comparing her to my neighbor. Is the length kind of the same? Yep, it is. So what I'm going to do here is go around her cuticle area. And if on Sally I can't get it really tight, I'll get my hand file, not my e-file, my hand file, and I'll come in and to make sure it's secure. Because she's rubber, sometimes it'll kick back, but actually it was straight, so that's pretty good. Now let's look at this. Let's actually come in a little more. Okay, let's go around the cuticle area. Now let's come and compare to this side. So I'm in zone 1. Using zone 1, 2, and 3, you connect your zones to the zones of your nail, okay? Okay, let's come right here. I'm going to put pressure so she's going to screech because she's hollow, you guys. I hope that didn't hurt your ears. When she's hollow, she's going to screech. On a person, it doesn't sound like that. Good advice, Tipsy. It is always evolving. Tipsy's done nails a long time too, you guys. very long time. And what she does, she educates, she loves to be in competition. She does have a clientele too. So she competes at competitions, and therefore she trains other techs to either be in competitions or to be successful behind the table. Very similar to what I do. I love it. I'm looking forward to the 14th and 15th because I'm training somebody for a couple days, and it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to spend time with her. Seems like you know what? Sally's wanting to slip out on me a lot now. And this Sally hand's not very old, but this is the 2 fingers I work on all the time. Let's look at them as a whole. They're too wide. So let's go a little more. And see, it's harder to go fast on Sally because you constantly have to babysit her staying inside. A person's so much easier. Hold on a minute. Let me turn this off and dust everything off because that's not doing justice seeing this. It's driving me crazy. Probably you guys crazy. So I'll finish filing in a minute. See how it's getting everywhere? That's telling me that this is clogged. So, jeez. Chase. So remember this thing here, you guys? This is here for a reason. It's so you could pull it up easy. Otherwise, the magnet's really strong. It's really hard to empty. So I'm going to put it in the trash. Let me dust this side off a little. Okay. Put this in the trash. See how the dust came up on it? Turn it upside down. Kind of rub my thumb on it so it all comes out. Hold on. I'm going to dust this off too. Make sure you put the side that got the dust up because you don't want it to go down and go in your motor. I know a lot of people don't explain that very much, but you want this to last you as long as possible. As long as possible. Then I make sure this little thing's sticking out so when I clean it again, I'm good. All right. Now let's go get back to business again. Happy birthday, Miss Cheryl's Place. Cheryl, hope your day's fabulous, girl. Happiest of birthdays. My mom's is on the 20th, so I will be going to New Mexico to make jewelry and spend time with her. I'm coming back to this one because I noticed that one's a little more narrow. So I do this when I'm yeah, that was kind of full. I might not have been empty from my last one. That looks so much better. Okay. All right. You know, education is key because if you don't evolve with the industry, your clients will go somewhere else. For instance, I was talking to my hairdresser today. There's a hairdresser that works upstairs with her at this really nice salon I go to, and she's always like kind of staring at me up and down, but I never think bad about that. Maybe she likes my outfit, whatever. Well, today she told me the girl thought I was adorable. She loves my nails all the time, and she's thinking of going to me, but it's hard because she's been with her nail tech for 14 years and loves her, but she showed her pictures of my work and she's not interested in doing it. And I understand that. People will go where they need to get what they want. So it's interesting how that works. This thing wants to slip out, so I'm putting my finger here to hold it. Okay, let's come right here. Now let's check these both out. I think I want these all a little thinner. I'm going to go a little thinner with all of them really quick. Yeah, that looks way better. Oh my gosh, way better. Love it. Sally's like, you haven't worked on me in a while. Where have you been? I haven't been able to work on her for a while. just thin this one out too a little. I'm going to compare it to her. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is blend this in a little, and let's go to our arbor band. I'm going to dust my hands in this trash. I'm so not used to a dust extractor that sucks down. But that's fine. I wouldn't do nails without it. So I'm going to go back to my 150. Turn this on, and I'm going to go to like 9 or 10. I think I'm going to go to 10 on this. Let me see. He wants that tore up ball all the time. Yeah, I like 10. 10 works good on the brushless e-file. And what I'm doing is I'm just shaving off where I need to fine tune everything. So it's not going to take off too much. Still going to keep my strength with my apex. A little bit thinner. See how I move her around wherever I want to move my client? I do that with everybody. Some of you I've worked on, so that helps too. When I work on you, stuff clicks. This really wants to come out. Okay, client profile. That's why I love doing this. You could kind of just look at it, the client profile. It's like you looking down the barrel of your nails. Go a little thinner here. A little bit more here. So I compare it to my neighbor. So this is a lot less hand filing doing this, right? I'm not doing her really sharp. I'm just kind of bringing an extreme almond. All right, I like that. Turn this off. Now, what happened to my big puff? Oh, it's in there. Will you get it for me? Thank you. I need all that. Actually, that's where all my brushes are. I've been searching. When we did our giveaways for that holder thing, I left everything in there, and I've been searching for everything that's in there. Look how much dust gets stuck underneath, you guys. And then I come back and dust it. There we go. All righty. So now let's hand file really quick. You guys, I would never make a living if I was this slow on a set of nails. But it's part of just teaching. You kind of take your time. And so see how I brace my fingers on this side, and then I brace it on this side. Then I like to come backwards. Everybody's different. I think I'm going to come here and make sure it's all parallel. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure it's like meeting from side to side and laying flat on my there we go, on my file. Okay. So now let's go backwards with it. And why I like to go backwards with it is I like to see it come in. You could come towards you like this as well. Both are accurate. Just go wherever you're comfortable. If you filed some of your design out, don't let it affect your vision of what, like getting it or being afraid of getting it tight. Get it tight and nice, because you could always add. That's the key to a dimensional nail. That's the key to getting everything structured right. Then leaving thick spots to where you're like, oh, but I didn't want to file out my design. It's really easy to put it back in. And I recommend filing tight and going back and adding if you need to. Okay.
Lynn Steffen says, I watched a video of you last night, Mjay. It was years ago. You had moved to California, maybe moved to Nevada.
Yeah.
And I believe, and you had been going back and forth from the other place you lived in for 3 years to do your nails. Because you were trying to build your clientele. And
Yes.
it was emotional for you to tell us that story. It was amazing.
Oh.
What you've been through.
Oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that with me. Did I get emotional? I probably did, because it's hard. It's like I'm a very strong individual, but I'm also very sensitive, and I work, oh, you got to tie it back on. I work and teach. It's too close right there, babe. It's got to go way over there. That's probably why it came off. I work with passion and joy. So it's really hard to make the change and to move. Like, I mean, I've built my clientele 4 times in my career. Look how cool that looks under there. Looks really cool. And it's worth it. Thank you for sharing that with me. And thank you so much for spending your time on our channel and getting to know Eric and I. And yeah, we're very different educators. We're kind of like a family. We talk about stuff while we're teaching. And I know some people get on and they're like, can you not talk so much and get to the point? Remember somebody said that? I'm like, oh, I'll try. I'm going to try. But it's been 5 years now on the 7th of July that we moved here. We brought that moving van all
Yeah, we
pulled
moved
up.
from Central California to Southern California. Maybe that's what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah. We moved from Central
And then we
California to
moved.
Southern, built ourselves, and then moved to Las Vegas, Nevada. And now this is where we reside right now. And I don't think I ever want to build my clientele again. I've definitely did a lot of things in my career. There's a few people like I kind of lessened my clientele not long ago. And some people, like I wasn't available for some things because like me, I take care of my grandma and that's my priority, and obviously making a living's priority, but it's nice to be at home and be able to do that. But all of them are calling me now like, please, I don't care what time, what day, I'll call in sick. Will you take me back? I go, I would love to take you back, but I can't right now. So I promise you when I'm able, you guys will be the first I call. So that's a compliment. Very much so. And some of them have, like, it's hard because if it's fixed schedule and I need somebody flexible because, and I might have to change on you, which is not how I run my business. But these days I'm changing my schedule all the time. And you know what? At first it stressed me out so bad, but it doesn't stress me out anymore because I'm doing what I want to do and taking care of my grandma and our family. What happened to my drill that I just had? I have more bits here. My cuticle bit, it went somewhere. I have to have another one here somewhere. What? Where are all my cuticle bits? Here's one. I have a ton of them. I'm like, there's no way I just have 1 or 2. So, yeah, it's kind of nice that we do a lot of online stuff now. And it's a different way of working, but I really like it. That's from way back then. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing that with me. That means so much. What? So hot and so humid here in this part of Canada. Feels like 109. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's one thing. I'm smack dab in the desert. It's always drier here. Okay, I'm going to put this on 7. And I'm going to come in and do my cuticle work. Notice how I didn't do my cuticle first? Don't, you guys, come in and file because you'll waste your bit. You'll be filing and filing, trying to bring it down. And all you need to do is use your hand file to bring it down and refine with this. So if you're tearing through these and it's not lasting long, if you do what I'm showing you, you do it at the end to refine it, it's going to last you a lot longer. You'll get more money, more bang for your buck, I should say. Okay, so these are also from Gemini. Love these table towels. They have I like all their selection of table towels. It's actually pretty cool. Let me see this. All right, so let's let that dry a little and let's go in with our protein bond. You know, it's interesting. There has been a lot of people new to our channel, and I'm sure you've noticed, Eric. They, because people are watching videos from when we first started 2 years ago on here about, and we're getting questions of stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember. I gotta look at the video, or they'll refer to something we said, and normally when it's a newer video, we know what they're laughing at, or they answer the question too. So it's been interesting. It's kind of fun. I'm like, let me watch that video. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember doing that video. Okay. So Sonia will come see this and be like, okay, she has a much smaller, shorter nail than what I did Sally with. But, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the soft gel top coat. Right here I have Manicure Top. I also use Light Elegance. I think it's called Super Shine. That's their soft gel. So while I have Manicure, I'm going to use Manicure because I actually like Manicure better than that one. It's a little like thinner and it doesn't, I just like it a little better. I think the brush is different so it picks up a lot less. So if I use the other one, I just go over it and wipe off some. So why am I doing this, you guys? I know all you guys know. When you add, it's easier to put a sticky residue top coat on to add so it kind of glides on instead of having a rougher textured nail and you could see where you add and where you don't. It goes on a little different. It doesn't flow as good. I think there's dust inside this right here. Yeah, there is. It's just Sally. She always has dust in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put her under the light about 15 seconds or so. I'll put it on 30. Let me just go 15's plenty. As long as it takes you to put your top coat on your client's other hand, you did dimensions on, okay? So let's turn this off. Okay. Now let's bring our colors here. Now with this, I'm not going to have it flow because it'll be too thick. I'm just going to paint it on, okay? Let me see what these are like. In my head, I was like, where are my brushes? Because am I going crazy? Oh, here's one here. Let me use this one. Probably just use this cocoaist one. So I'm going to come in. I need to put a little more here because I put glitter. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the colors I'm going to use. A little more of that one, just a tad bit. Let's use a little bit of the jelly. And a little bit of, put a little bit of blue up there will be cute. A little of the teal. And the lavender. So a little bit of all of it. And I have enough of Freelance Snack. Okay, so I'm going to come in right here. Load it up. Come down. And I like to use a liner for this because it comes out a lot better. Come up over the top and blend it in. And I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer to this because it had a little. I'll see. I might put some back. I might not. Let's see. This is kind of really pretty here. Let's come in through here. All right. Then we'll come in with a little bit more. This one doesn't have a whole lot of green, so I'm going to make sure I put enough where I want it all. And there's really no messing up, you guys. Just use your imagination of where you want it to go. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with, I think, Freelance Snack. Or should I come in with blue? I'm going to come in with teal. Come in with teal. Well, you know, if I wouldn't have moved here, I wouldn't be on here teaching you guys. I was so busy in California, so many photo shoots, so many runway stuff, and full clientele. I wouldn't be able to teach like I teach now. Unless I filmed for Young Nails, I would do that. So here I was like, well, I have time to teach now. Let's do it, babe, together. And we're a husband-wife team, so we both do nails. Okay, that looks better. So see how, then I'm going to take this little jelly color right here and bring it in. You guys, I'm ultra picky, but I also charge my clients like well for myself. So I don't ever leave something that is where they could be like, could you put it closer here? That's partly why they don't mind paying the price of my nails. Okay, that looks really cool. Now here I'm going to go with lavender. And we're going to come, I should do a lavender here. Wait, I don't want it that thick. Let's do some lavender right here. Kind of bring it down right here. That looks good. Let's do a little bit of lavender through here. Okay, then I'm going to come in with, should I do teal there? Or, yeah, let's do a little bit of teal through here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, hold on one sec, let me get my brush. I don't want that much. It's a little thick, so I'm going to bring it down. See how I kind of wipe it off? Wipe this off. Oops. And then come here. There we go. I had a little bit too much on my brush. So I'm going to come.
Are these new colors being released soon?
These are colors that we'll write them all down. Some of them might be, because some of them are ins and outs. If they aren't on there, I'll find a color in common because Gemini carries a bunch of cool colors. Now, I'd be using all of her newest colors, although these are new too. Yes, there's a lot you could get. But it took a while to get my package, so it really doesn't matter. A lot of you guys have the colors, and I could just teach with them, or you could use for inspiration. I'm sure it doesn't even have to be the brand I'm using. Okay, that looks way better. I like that. So I'm going to add shimmer to these, but let me tell you the key to this. Don't have this really thick because you do not want it raised up, okay? So see how I filled that all in there? But it does need a little shimmer. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cure this. This is what sucks too, though. You have to cure it 60 seconds. Why? Somebody answer me. What did I tell you guys earlier? Why do I have to cure this 60 seconds? While it's 60 seconds, I'm working on my other hand. Does anybody remember why? Hey, Lynn. Thank you so much. You could go watch it. The extra cost. Okay, so let me tell you why.
The extra coat.
The extra coat, yes, and it has to cure 1 full minute. Why? Because it's a non-tack and full cover color. But you're not just sitting here watching unless you're just your last nail. You could be cleaning up. You're usually working on your others, okay? I didn't do 60. Let me do one more. I was on 30, huh? And remember, I don't want to see my client again, not until she comes back. But when you use full coverage color, it's kind of pro and con. You could do it really thin, it covers it. You have to do it instead of a 30-second cure, a minute cure. Now I'm going to have to go in with my manicure top again to add a sticky layer to do a glitter press. So it's extra steps. So it's kind of like, it's extra steps when you have to go over the color twice or whatever. So it ends up being about the same. Okay. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. So now this is non-tack. So what do I have to do? Go in with your tacky top coat again. And just go over the whole nail. Don't try to just get it there because then you'll see where you stop and start. Sometimes just go over the whole nail and very thin. You do not need a lot. So let me show you, like put it on smoothly, right? Then Then wipe everything off your brush. Everything. Take your little thing here and put pressure, wipe it off. Put pressure, wipe it off. Put pressure, wipe it off. So you keep your shape tight, okay? So what I'm going to do now is you could either put her under because you're doing the other hand for like 10 to 15 seconds, or you could flash cure it like I'm going to do for a few seconds. So let's just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it till it kind of starts its curing process, which it's starting at now already, as soon as the light hits it. Okay, that's enough because I'm going to end up putting another top coat anyways. Now it has a tacky layer. So now I'm going to come in. We're almost done, you guys. Almost, almost. See how I still have my little glitters on these? I'm going to decide what glitter I want to put where. Kind of gives me an idea of what's going to glow what. So let me take my shimmers out, and these are all cosmetic grade glitter. So I'm going to come in with either sugar lips or sweet lips, I would say, for this. You're going to do a glitter press on it. Okay. Here I'm going to use Goldie Girl here. You know what? I don't think I'm going to put it on the teal. I don't want it on the teal. I want it on the green. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be cool. I'm going to leave the teal like that, I think. Ooh, I like that. See how it kind of changed up a little? I kind of like it better than what I did originally. And usually that's the case. So that's why I'm not so picky about the cuticle area. Okay, we're going to put Goldie Girl here. See how I'm using a striping brush so I could put it right where and it's not going everywhere. Oops, I hit my head on my camera. I think these are cute. I like them a lot. Okay, so I kind of like the teal kind of plain there on each side. And I had them all glittered before. I like it. So I'm going to press this in. Press it in. Clean your sides. Pin cure her or put her under the light if you have to do your other hand, okay? I'm going to shut these. Let this cure a little. Now, what do I have to do over a glitter press? I always recommend 2 coats, right? Kind of the same thing here. So what I'm going to do is make sure this is all clean around here. I'm going to come in with my manicure top again, and I'm going to do it really thin again. See how it's kind of locking it in? And nothing's on my brush. It's because I cured it. If you didn't cure it like I did, and you come in here, you're going to have glitter on your brush. The reason why I don't have glitter on my brush is I cured it, and the dispersion layer held on to my glitter. Now, they're extra steps, but that's how you get your work flawless looking, okay? So I'll pin cure this really quick, and then I'm going to go into my top coat of choice. And I'll probably pick something like, let's see. I think my new top coats, I'm like barely have any radiance left. It's my favorite top coat right now. I really like it. I love stain resistant too. And this is a non-tack though. So the bottle's ugly. I'm getting a refill in a new bottle. It's radiance and it's high shine, a high gloss finish with a scratch resistant. I don't know, I'm just pretty in love with it. I don't even care that the packaging looks like it looks. I just love the top coat. But that's my personal opinion. I say if you want to try it from Gemini. They carry this whole line. And you could tell, see, I hardly have any left. But I have enough for Sally. But I'm going to wait till, I'll put stain resistant on mine if not. All right. Ooh, I am scraping my top coat. I want you to see this top coat, you guys. Remember to use Mjay 15. They have a refill for it too. It's such a nice top coat. It's so beautiful. Let me put a little bit more on this one. I have plenty. Okay. So let's make sure that's all tight. Yep. Let's cure this 1 full minute and then we're done. Thank you guys for hanging out with us so much. Alrighty. I still have it on 30. Let's go 60. Do you guys have any questions at all? The purple on the till is stunning. I know. Thank you. I thought so too. And you don't really realize till you put them together. I don't know. They're just fun colors. I feel like these were all pretty fun colors. The shimmers and everything. Pretty fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for sure. Almost done. The Gotti Light's my favorite. You guys, until something else comes out, I have the LeBlanc, which costs more too. Really good light. But what I like about Gotti, and he sells it actually pretty inexpensive for the quality of it. I like the metal on the bottom, and I like all the mirrored inside, the reflection. It's pretty much everywhere reflective except right here. So the cure is amazing. Like, amazing. The only thing is, if you get swipe on this, it's not going to be too cute, but that's okay. Thank you, guys.
His Gotti light started flickering, but they gave him a new one right away.
Yeah, you know what's funny? When I bought mine, my other one counts up and counts down. I'm just like, whatever, I'll just pay attention to it. At least it counts. It, like, if it's 60 seconds, it'll count 260 and then back down to 0 if I'm not paying attention. But that's just, they do have great customer service too. And you guys will meet him at the event. All righty. So now let's go in with our oil. I'm going to use some Crucio oil. I'm going to put it on my fingers and then put it on because I don't like to grease up Sally too much.
Would Resolution be a good alternative to Goldie Girl?
Yes, Resolution would be. It's just a fine, fine cut. So Resolution's just like Goldie Girl pretty much. It's like a micro golden glow, but it doesn't have the blue undertone that Goldie Girl does. So when you hold it, let me show you. Where's my resolution at? I'm always asking where everything is because we film in this room. I was keeping it separate forever, but I bet it's right here. I see it. I know where it's at. I'm going to show you the difference, okay, guys? I always keep it in a corner so I know. So there's a slight blue, but not as much. See how there's a slight blue tint? Like, slight. But look at this one, has a lot more because of the cut. See that? This just has a gold glow to it. This could have many within it. On some colors you could see the blue, and some all you see is gold. Okay, so this is a lot finer. So let's put it on our fingers. See the difference? This is like crazy, but this is beautiful. Like, it's more conservative, pretty glow. This is bold as heck. Very bold. Thank you guys so much.
Almost like Funkadelic.
No, Funkadelic is Funkadelic's this size of cut, but purple. So it's yellow purple. So if you put it on a white color, you're going to see yellow and purple. If you put it on even, say, this color, and if you put Funkadelic on here, you're going to actually see purple. So as soon as you start adding color, you're going to see the glow of it. But if you put it on like a sheer color or a white color, you're going to see yellow. Okay, so that's why I recommend you always do this. You always put your colors on here so you kind of know what you're doing and you're not going and taking off and putting back on, taking off and putting back on. Okay, so let's go underneath this nail. So I'm going to show you underneath this nail too.
She says huge difference.
Huge difference in what?
Super helpful to see both of them side by side.
Yeah, but they're both beautiful. Like I like both. Us at Young Nails never had the color of Goldie Girl. One time I went to this show and it was this random like company. I don't remember the name of it. And I know where to get like raw glitter because Tracy and I had our little glitter stuff before when we had our stores. So when I got in brand partnership with Gemini, they knew exactly what color I wanted. So it was made. And then eventually you'll start seeing it from other companies. I just haven't seen it at all before. So let me show you what this looks like. So that's your nails right there. They're pretty fun. You don't have to add all that glitter. It's completely up to you. But what it does, it just adds like a depth to it. So I'll put all the colors that I used out. I'll put them up like, so you can kind of see. Or should I do it like this? Like this? Yeah. I wanted to put that other paper on there.
This way.
What do you mean?
Because you can't see the ones on the side.
Okay, go up so you can see the colors. So I'll do this. I know what I'm going to do. I'll put these here. I'll open Goldie Girl.
More in front. Like the
Yeah, I long ways.
long ways, yeah.
There's Goldie Girl. Here's my sheer hair. There's that. Am I missing a color? Yes. Here's my Young Nails Green. So I mixed all kinds of brands, right, guys? I also used Gotti. Oh, I'll put Gotti like this. Can you see them all?
Yeah.
So those are all the colors. I shouldn't have put oil on top of here, especially a thick one like that. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. It was so fun. Missed you guys. I will come back again soon.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. So appreciate you. I also used this to encapsulate it. Don't forget about that. So nice. And one of my favorite brushes, you guys, you see me grab this brush a lot. And I run my brushes sometimes. I would try to take good care of them, but this brush has been really good to me. Like it's lasted me probably the longest, and it's by Cocoist. And I did get it from Gemini Cosmetics, so you would get a deal on it. It's called a needle liner. I love it. I use it a lot. You've probably seen it on a lot of my videos the past, I think I've had this a year. So those are my favorite.
Thank you guys so much for being on here with
Thank
us.
you so
I know
much.
those of you that are fairly new to our channel, there's a lot of information, right? Like a lot of information, a lot of different techniques. So hang in there and just keep working, keep practicing, keep listening, keep watching, and you'll be dialed in for sure, for sure.
Sorry, I'll let you get a picture of it. But I appreciate you guys, and have a beautiful day. A beautiful Thursday. Some of you, it's a different time where you're at. Whatever you're doing, morning or night, have a beautiful time. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.